Same room as last year.
Feels like I have to say,
Do you know the Muffin Man? Little
Today at 3 Eastern, 2 Central.
Light show only on YouTube.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back for another video. We're working on the 2.5 or 2.0 and 2.5s today. We're going to start transferring over some of the 2.0 stuff to the 2.5 engine. Not super stoked to be out in the garage today. I'm real tired. Normally I don't shoot during the day on the weekday, and it's like Thursday at 5:30 or so. So it's pretty hot out here. Figured we would just take a little chill video, you know, not work too hard, get some parts transferred over because I really need to kick it up a gear on getting the 2.5 into the Miata. So trying to do double duty here, get a couple videos done each week. So the way my schedule works is I really base it off of when I make videos, and normally I do that towards the weekend. And I got pretty far ahead with the GTI stuff. That is slowly catching up to me because I haven't worked on it in quite a while, so I've got a couple things planned for that. And it's all just, my schedule's kind of catching up to me. So I'm trying to get back ahead with the 2.5 stuff. I wasn't ahead. All the videos were like 1 week, like the week of. They would come out, I'd shoot Friday, edit Friday night, send them out Saturday morning. I'm ahead right now, so this video is like 2 weeks forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed the last video. If you haven't watched it, be sure you go up in the corner, click that. So let's jump to both the engines, show you where we're gonna take off today. All right, so obviously on the right, we have our 2.5, and on the left, we have our 2.0 engine. There's a couple things that I don't need to change over, like the water pump, the crankshaft pulleys. So we really need to do things like the throttle body, power steering pump, alternator, tensioner, AC pump or condenser. So we also need to get our wiring harness taken off and some other little bits here and there. I'm going to be taking a bunch of stuff off the 2.0 to save because I just want to save it in case for some reason I do another 2.5 in the future, or I could sell it, save it for you guys. So things like the oil filter housing, the water inlet pipe on the back, obviously the oil pan, I'll have another one of those, and really a lot of extra parts that I'm kind of just going to be hoarding. You've asked me about the OBX header, the 4-2-1. It is a catless header. I don't know if I'm going to be getting rid of this yet. I am kind of a hoarder by nature. I like to keep my stuff. Still thinking about it. There's a couple of you interested. One of you has reached out to me way in advance, so obviously if I do sell it, you'll be first on the list, but it seems to be in mostly good condition. I can't really tell if there's any cracks or anything in it, so I'm gonna be hanging on to it for now. If you're waiting on me to decide, don't wait on me. These are pretty cheap. If you wanted to buy one, you could buy one new, but we'll see. So I'm gonna turn on some music, set you guys down, and we are just gonna start the process of taking off one thing, putting it on the 2.5, taking off another, putting it on the 2.5. So let's get into it. So over right here is the 2.0 old one. This is the new one I bought. It's a little cleaner, so I decided I could have just easily left the hoses with the bracket on the old one, but I decided to throw it over to the new one. I bought it for a reason. So now I can take this, put it on to our new 2.5 after I get this coolant set up. These hoses right here. And then once those are taken off, then we can start putting everything back on. So once we get the coolant stuff all on this one, we can put our intake manifold back on, go to our power steering, throttle body, and should be getting close. So quick update, we've got the wiring harness pretty much all on. This is the end that connects to our ECU and fuse box right here. So that is good. We don't really have to do anything else with that. The other end of this wiring harness hooks up to our alternator right there. One thing you'll notice right here is this little guy, the VVT pigtail, is not connected because my connector does not fit into the VVT solenoid. So we've got this guy right here, which was one of like the very first things that we ordered. It is the wiring kit repair, or wiring repair kit. So this should fit on our solenoid. And so as you can see right here, it's a totally different connector. And if we take it, and it fits perfectly. So now what we have to do is we got to take these wires, solder them into this harness part right here, and then we should be able to move on from this part. All right, you guys have seen enough soldering on this channel before, so I spared you the time. VVT solenoid pigtail is all soldered into our wiring harness. Got it wrapped up, heat shrunk, and should be good to go. No water should be getting in, no dirt, debris, anything like that. So let's move on to the next thing that I want to show you guys really quick before I wrap this video up. So with these 2.5 engines, there's essentially two of the front timing covers. Mine is the older one. There is another one that they make that has a better cutout right here in this part. Let me show you the issue I'm having. I'm sure you guys have read about this if you're familiar with the 2.5s, but what happens is the belt makes contact with the timing cover. So that's with our tensioner tied down and everything, and then let me show you where it makes contact right here. It's very, very close, like you can see where it hits, and we are gonna have to file this down essentially. Grind it down, whatever we can do. I knew this was gonna happen, so I'm not surprised by it or anything. I just want to get everything on so I could see how much I wanted to shave down, so we don't like shave down into the timing cover. Doesn't look like it's a ton, like you can move it ever so slightly, you can see back in there, so probably shouldn't need a ton of modification, but we are going to take a little file to this, little grinding, you know, a little elbow grease, nothing too new on this channel, but we're gonna get that fixed up. But otherwise the engine is so close to complete. I mean, it really is basically complete besides the couple little things that we need to do. This one is all torn apart, and it's really exciting. It's super exciting. This is getting all the more real. In the next episode, we're probably going to get the timing cover all fixed up and probably start getting everything else back on, like these extra tubes and everything like that. And then we'll be able to put it on the ground in the subframe and get it in. So thanks so much for watching. I'm glad that you guys tuned in for this video. I'm super excited to get everything off the engine and onto the new one. It just feels so real. It feels so awesome. I'm so stoked. So if you are new to the channel, be sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments below. I'll see you in the next one.